all of my lovely friends, and welcome back to another video with Mel. My name is Mel and I am a medium and an energy healer. Today's video is part 2 of what I wish my clients knew before a mediumship reading. Let's dive right into it. I have clients ask me all the time, how come I cannot give them specific details about an event, specific details about something that I'm hearing or feeling, maybe seeing or knowing? And so I wanted to explain that in my What I Wish My Clients Knew in Mediumship Readings Part 2. And that is that the medium is actually having to translate everything that they see, feel, hear, and know. So let's say, for example, and I'm just going to make something up, I see a red apple. And that red apple is something significant to my client, but it's not significant to them as a red apple. I know that sounds crazy, but stay with me here. So I see a red apple because that's what's in my mind. Spirit has to use what's available in my mind, my experiences in my personal life in order to get their message fully across. And so therefore, I as the medium have to translate what I'm seeing and feeling, hearing, and knowing so that it works with my client, so that my client can understand what I am trying to get across to them. So back to the example of a red apple. I would see a red apple, let's say, and this apple means something to my client in a different form. Now, I see the red apple because that's what's in my mind. I know red apples. But let's say my client has a porcelain apple and it's white and it's beautiful and it's just a porcelain apple. My client and I have to work together to translate what the family member in spirit is saying to me. So they're showing me a red apple and I have to get to porcelain apple. Now for me, I could get to that by the spirit person, the family member showing me the porcelain turtle that my mom has in her yard. So I would see, for example, a red apple and then this turtle that my mom has that's porcelain. And then I could put the two of those together. So when my clients ask me how come I cannot give them exact detail, why isn't their family member in spirit showing or telling me exactly how it is? And that's because I don't know exactly how it is. I was not in their body. I'm not in your body. I don't know their life. All I know is mine and my own personal experiences, my own personal memories. And so spirit and I as the medium have to work together to try and understand each other, and then so that I can then translate that into what they're trying to say to my client. So it's definitely frustrating, I know, as a client, because I've been there when you're in a reading and you just really want to hear this specific thing. And you know, they do come up. There have been times where I have said the exact specific thing my client wanted to hear, my client wanted to know, or I knew exact memories because I've had experiences similar. But there are times where I'm going to have to translate to try to understand what I'm seeing or feeling, hearing, and get it across to my client. Something else to keep in mind too is that I've had clients come to readings that specifically wanted to hear something very personal between them and their family member. Maybe it's a line from a movie. Maybe it's a movie character. If the medium that you're going to does not have that movie or that character in their mind, in their life experience, they are not going to be able to receive that as clearly from your family member in spirit. Now, for example, if your family member in spirit were to show me a movie character that I don't know, I wouldn't be able to translate that. I could tell you who the character is, what the character looks like, but I wouldn't be able to translate that fully because that's not within my memory bank. Now, maybe they could tell it to me clairaudiently and say, hey, this is the name of the person, and I could give it that way. But not every medium or even every family member in spirit can use clairaudience or clairvoyance. So it's up to the medium to figure out and translate. It will just need to be something that's available in the medium's memory bank. Or you as the client can help the medium understand what they're seeing and feeling. Maybe they can give you a description of the character. But if they don't know that character, it's not going to be something that they can easily get across to you because, again, it's not something available in their own life experience, in their own memory banks. So what can a client do to help? Well, the first thing is to definitely come with an open heart and an open mind. When you hear something such as, I'm giving you a red apple, think about things in your life that involve apples. Maybe it's an apple pie that we're trying to get to. Maybe it's a logo on a t-shirt that's an apple that we're trying to get to. So you as the client, when you hear something that you don't understand, keep an open mind and think about things in your life that it could relate to. Now, I don't want you at all to feed the medium any information. So let's say I said a red apple and you're like, oh, I've got this white porcelain apple. I don't want you to do that as the client. I want you to let the medium figure it out. I want you to let the medium have time and a moment to translate. So when there's a pause in the reading, I want my clients to understand that that's because the medium, I as the medium, need time to figure out what's coming up for me. So again, for me, it would have been like a red apple, and then I would have seen this porcelain turtle that my mom has, and I could have put the two of those together. As the client, definitely keep an open mind and an open heart, but don't feed the medium until you've gotten to that point where the medium's pretty close to what it is, and then you can say, yeah, that's right, that fits, I understand that, okay? As always, my lovely friends, I hope this video found great value for you. You can use the link tree below to get a hold of me, to book a reading with me, to look at the services that I offer. I also have my Instagram and my Facebook below, so you can get a hold of me to DM me any questions that you have. Feel free to share this video and any of my client videos with your clients to better help them understand how it works in a mediumship reading. And as always, my lovely friends, have a great day.